Now, there have been so much football. And I tell you something, football is about the inclusivity, making sure that it reaches everywhere. It's such a huge game, passionate fans everywhere, and it cuts across all strata of society. Any culture around the world is receptive of football. There's no culture, virtually everywhere in the world, that does not see football as one sport that is very, very universal. And that is why FIFA has been doing so much to make it something that gets to everybody, no matter what your social status is, your health status. Yes, they bring football to everybody. The amputee World Cup, that is for people who lost one of their legs. They still play some sort of football. Futsal, even for people with visual impairment, is there. And we are also looking at Parkinson's football, football played by people with Parkinson's syndrome, and they are really doing well as we speak. In some advanced countries, they have Parkinson's national football teams that are playing. But in Nigeria, it hasn't quite happened. But maybe, just maybe, very soon, and very soon, soon and very soon, it will be happening in Nigeria, and you get to see national football teams, Parkinson's national football teams. And let's get to see how it all went when it was staged in Nigeria. This year's edition, 2024, Parkinson's football, it was played in Lagos. And let's go and see what happened there.
Sports in general, and the game of football in particular, has been described as a healing balm for various levels of human difficulties, including ill health. Players and spectators at the finals of a walking football competition in Lagos said there's need to support the walking brand of the game as it can serve as a therapy for different health conditions like Parkinson's. Former heavyweight boxing champion of the world, the late Muhammad Ali, remains one of the most high profile individuals to have the condition, but today the walking football brand has been conceptualized and is giving opportunities for meaningful engagement by those with the condition.
Muhammad Ali had Parkinson's before he passed, and some people has attributed it to result of constant punch. You understand? However, Parkinson's choose you. You don't choose Parkinson's, and Parkinson's is a neurodegenerative disease. You can't say it will not affect anybody. But the only way to slow down Parkinson's is when you exercise regularly. Your exercise regularly helps you to slow down the progression of the disease.
So this is our second year doing this walking football. Last year we were here at this very same venue. And last year we had about 150 people registered, 150 to 200. This year we had almost 400 people register. Last year we had 30 people with Parkinson's and their caregivers registered. This year we have over 80, 90 people. I think we have about 95 people registered. We had 12 teams participate last year. This year we have 20 teams. So awareness works. Awareness is useful in getting the community, and it shows that we are progressing, and we hope that next year we'll have even more people and more participation.
Even though played at a walking pace, as the name walking football implies, excitement is not in short supply in the game, which in some countries has grown in status with international teams and players.
In England, the walking football for Parkinson's started about 3 years ago, and it started with 6 teams of people with Parkinson's playing walking football. This year in the Cure Parkinson's Cup, there was 20 teams. Next year there's going to be 24 teams, and there are about 30 to 40 Parkinson's walking football teams in England alone now. And also, yes, I play for the England Parkinson's football team, so the international team as well. But good opportunity. So walking football for people with Parkinson's is really starting to take off. And yes, I'd be very happy to help Nigeria develop their walking football for people with Parkinson's, and also at some point soon to develop an international team so that Nigeria can come across to England and play at the St George's Park, the home of the English FA.
I'm not ashamed to say I have Parkinson's disease. Though there was a time in my life when I couldn't come out and say it out loud, but now I can really tell you I have Parkinson's disease, and it's not a death sentence. They give me an opportunity to be myself in the presence of a lot of people. It's not usually easy to come out if you're a person with Parkinson's because, number one, your brain is already fighting a game with you, and you have to defeat that to come out. So I'm proud and I'm happy this event is happening.
Blend of sports, a blend of therapy, because this kind of football is therapeutic. It's called walking football. As you can see from behind, the people playing the ball, they are not running. They are rather walking. And walking means that, it slows down the process to ensure that you enjoy the fun of the sport. So walking football, what we are doing today is organizing a walking football tournament for people with Parkinson's. However, we allowed corporate organizations to come around to play in this tournament to also use it as an opportunity to raise awareness about Parkinson's disease.
Truly, Nigerian sports administrators, particularly the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF), have a responsibility to widen their inclusivity scope by setting up a national Parkinson's walking football team. This, apart from providing soccer, will give a sense of belonging and inclusion to the special footballers with Parkinson's in much the same way as the amputee footballers get reprieve from the Amputee World Cup in football.
Surely now, who says Nigeria cannot have a working football team? And of course, you heard there someone is offering the Nigerian Football Federation an opportunity to set up a working football team. And who knows, Nigeria can win some interesting, fantastic laurels when it comes to that competition, which brings together people with Parkinson's. And the Nigerian Football Federation surely would have to look at that with keen interest.